On the
Donna
Nine
Smith
Men
Show.
Show.
There you go, Gareth, on the Donna Smith Show.
On
And this is how we do it.
the Nine Men Show.
On the Donna Smith Show. Yes. On the Donna Smith Show. Yes. Yes, we did that, Gareth. What's going on, y'all? What's happening, grown folks? Me and Gareth are here to get you guys started on a Tuesday evening. Had to sprinkle you with some love and some little grown folk talk because I tell you, I've been MIA for a minute, but it's been for a good cause. You know, I have, let me change this to, there we go. Cordell is trying to connect. I've been MIA, but I've been, it's been things going on, you guys. And I did have to step away. I went my granddaughter's birthday this weekend. We went to Las Vegas. Hey, Cordell.
Good evening.
Hi. And we did a family trip with the grandkids and then my kids and it was man, a couple other family members. So it was interesting. Usually when I go to Vegas, it is grown folk nightlife fun, okay? Just grown folk, just casino, just this, that. Well, they had their fun. They was at Circus Circus acting up. Circus Circus really got some cool little rides in there, though. It wasn't bad. Now, I will say this. They was having a half off. Um, Maybe it was because the day we went on a Sunday. They was having like some kind of half off thing where if you were gonna ride any of the rides, it was only $30 to get in instead of 60. So it would have actually been $60 a person, but it was $30 a person. And it was quite a few of us, so that came out to about $108. Oh, hi. And I'm like, y'all better ride every ride in this mother butter. I don't care if you scared or whatever, just get on it, all right? But it was nice. It was now what I will share, and before we get into it, I just you know what, y'all, I'm jumping all over the map. Before we get into what I did this weekend, okay? That's the care to share. I want to welcome you guys to the show, grown folks. Thank you for being here today. And I also want to say that our topics and things that we talk about, hey, they're not to offend anyone. We're just here having fun. We're just here doing what we do. And I am so glad to be here with you. Okay. So if it's anything that don't float your boat or you just don't, maybe that just ain't for you, it's all right. Just skim on through that one. There's something that's going to hit you across the head that's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, let us do our toast to the hostess with the mostest. And whatever it is that you are drinking, we have a Zoom user. And that seems like that is Mr. Cash. What's going on, Mr. Cash? Cash?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
In the house. Say what's up to Mr. Cash. He made it. He made it. He's on time. Okay, where's y'all? We got to do our little. And this is what? Brian? What?
I know. I came straight from the yard. Hold on.
I gotta love me some Brian, boy. He be cracking me up. How you gonna forget your Brian?
What? I was out in the yard because it's my birthday Saturday and
Oh, your birthday Saturday, Brian?
No, I'm a start on Saturday, but
when is your birthday? September what?
Cash Timber 6th.
September 6th.
No, so you keep saying September. It's Cash Timber.
Cash Timber. Y'all hear that, grown folks? Cash Timber the 6th. So what he does, I'm gonna tell y'all, because I remember last year he had a gathering at his house around the holiday weekend. I think that's when you do your big celebration, huh?
I celebrate every day, but yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I
that's
just
when he
want
has
everybody to
the
come through,
folks
have a
over.
good
It be
time.
hot and y'all be out doing your thing and this and that. So you gonna barbecue too?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start on Friday and start feeding folks, you know.
On Friday?
Well, I'm gonna start cooking on Friday because got my little menu I've been working on for about 2 weeks, trying to make sure everybody's comfortable, everybody's got something to
Oh, so you know how to cook?
what you think this an accident, girl? Goddamn.
That could have just been too many Budweisers.
Don't fuck with Budweiser. I'm not really a beer drinker. I'm a Jack and Coke, Jim Beam, Evan Williams, that type of deal.
Oh, you drink whiskey?
I drink yeah, you know, you gotta catch me in the right mood. But I rarely fuck with beer.
Oh, okay. You don't do the beer. Well, let's put our cups up. What you drinking, Cordell?
The best thing, nothing. Water.
H2O? You
Yeah.
too, Gareth?
Yeah,
H2O?
yeah.
H2O.
Is it just us three?
For now. You know, we have, Tuesday and folks have to work. JJ, I know is coming. He's going to be a little late. And I guess John will get here when he can as well. But sometimes it's just hard for folks. I understand, Sundays is hard too. It's like trying to find the perfect day. I know this Sunday. Oh, is this Sunday your barbecue?
No, it's gonna be Saturday.
So if we do the show Sunday, you're gonna be still hungover though, huh?
I don't drink like that no more. But I don't know what kind of shape I'm gonna be in, but I'm mostly gonna be just hosting, so I can't really get
Yeah. Well,
whatnot.
happy Cash Day coming. I mean, I just want to say birthdays is so precious now as we get to the season stage of our lives. We have to look at it as a pure blessing. When you can come together with family and friends and just have a damn good real time being who you are and thankful. I've realized as I get older, my birthdays is just being thankful, because it's a lot of us around our zone that just don't get to this point, and we see it every day, all the time, relatives, close friends, and every time even with, the social media now, it's like every time I turn around, I'm seeing something where somebody has left us,
Well, I'll tell you, my neighbors. I got some of the coolest neighbors, and we party together. We see each other on the weekend. We're very respectful to each other. By the way, that's the key to anybody ever getting along. It's just mutual respect, and I love them cats. But they have a 19-year-old son, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this dude loves the hell out of me, man. I mean, but we hang out like we 19 years old. He'll come on over. We'll play some video games. We do a little drinking, a little token and whatnot. Then I'm like, all right, dude, you go. I gotta get up in the morning. He's like, yeah, I gotta get up in the morning. Anyway, he had this really good friend of his, same age, little Indian little guy. He called me one day on one of our hangout days. Said, hey, you mind if I bring my friend over? I said, of course. So it's a very nice young man, 19 years old. Indian, very respectful, because you know how that culture, they're very, very respectful.
Right.
This dude, I mean, he was a wonderful little kid. I found out today that he had hung himself, and he was just at my house.
Oh my God.
He hung himself, and I remember telling him when he was here, because he was he wanted to let me know how, you know, his mom would leave in the morning, work all day, come home. And so he did all of his money toward his mom to pay off their house that they had just bought. They paid it off.
Oh my God.
And and I told him, you know, he didn't think that was a big deal. Not a big deal, but he was just hard on himself because he wanted to do more. And I was explaining to him, owning a home is a big deal. And the fact that you can help your mom to achieve that goal and pay off that goal, that's a big deal. Stop being so hard on yourself. Take that to the gym and use it there. And then I find out today, you know, he hung himself, and I'm bummed. I met this young man once, one
One
time.
time. But you had a real cool connection with him. And so it wasn't no indication at all, huh, that he was depressed or
No, I was just asking my little buddy over the weekend when I saw him, like, hey, where's your boy? Where's your boy? I haven't seen him. How's he been? And he said, I haven't talked to him. It's kind of strange. I haven't talked to him. And then find out that he passed away just a few days ago. So
Mm.
I one time I met the dude, and I'm sincerely bummed because you know,
wow. May he rest in peace. I mean, and you said he was what, 19?
about 19 years old. 19.
Yeah, I'm so that's so sad, you know. And people don't wear all the time what they're going through on their sleeve, on their forehead, across their face. You can't read what they are going through. Excuse me, you guys.
That's
So
because you don't take the time to look deep into your eyes to you know try to figure you out. If they try to do that, they're trying to do it for negative reasons. But if
yeah,
conversing with someone, you know, look deep into their eyes, and especially if you suspect something, and maybe that can help you out. You know, because you know you
yeah.
never know. You never know.
And yeah, and you know, especially when you're newly meeting somebody, you don't always come out and feel comfortable letting them know certain things, but sometimes you can connect and feel that something is kind of, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes you could just feel something with somebody. But I really hate to hear that, and prayers and condolences to his family
Yeah. Yeah.
and friends, and to you too, because you seem to have had a cool little connection with him. Uh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
that's just, you know, depression is real. I mean, you don't know nowadays. I mean, it's depression, it's the usage of some of this stuff that they're doing, especially crystal meth and stuff like that, that has you with these hallucinations and, you know, things of that nature where they hear voices or schizophrenic or, you know, undiagnosed situations
Go.
that are telling you in your head to do certain things to yourself or and other people too. So
Well, you know, we got in all of our heads that are always advising us and guiding us, but you know, we also have those certain little voices that make their presence known that you just don't need to pay no attention to. For the most part, we don't. Those that are already in a depressive state, those
mhm.
were a lot louder. And I can attest to this because, you know, when I lost my daughter, I did lose my mind. It's it's like I blinked and I was in New York. I didn't know New
Wow.
York.
How old was your baby, Brian? If you
Uh,
don't mind me asking.
she was 13 years old.
Oh, he was a little,
She,
she was young.
13 years old, full of personality and energy and junior diabetes. Junior diabetes.
Wow.
And
That diabetes is real. You know, they say
Yeah.
more and more younger he is. You
yeah.
know, I know somebody whose daughter is real young. I think maybe 8, 9, and they have borderline. You know, I mean, it's happening younger now with the kids. I don't know if it's what we breathing, eating. You know, it's hard to say. You know, it used to be disease where older,
That's what got me. I believed at that time that it was something that was mostly for older folks that are now, like my grandfather, my grandmother, and
Yeah.
all of that whole generation. So when she was diagnosed with it, I don't believe I took it as serious as I should have. And I
Yeah.
bear because of that. And I'll most likely carry that with me the rest of
Well,
But-
God be with you, and He knows your heart, and you did the best you could to, to deal with it. I mean, it's no blueprint, no perfect book of directions for us as a parent when we make certain decisions about certain things. And,
True.
even doctors are not perfect. They're skilled and they have credentials, but sometimes they make mistakes and don't do things in the right accord too. So
I appreciate that. Let's talk about something else.
let's
Please.
talk about something else. Let's do it. Well, anyway, I did the opener and everything, and I want to appreciate and thank you guys all for joining in tonight. Sorry, we got a little off track. And we were sharing some things we did, and I got off talking about Las Vegas and the weekend and the grandkids, and, going to Vegas with kids is a different experience compared to adults, And I mean, I had kids with me that was from the age 14 on down, so 15 on down.
But I
So-
thought for you and your daughter, how old is your daughter?
How old is my daughter that went? Oh, that's my only daughter. My daughter is 33.
Ah, okay. Because I was going to say she didn't look 14.
No, her son is 14.
Ah,
So she has a 14-year-old, excuse me, something in my eye. She has a 14-year-old, and her oldest son, I think she's 33 or 34, something like that. But anyway, and then he had his friend that he brought that was 15. And then you had the 12-year-old, and then you had another 13-year-old. Then you had the 6-year-old, which was her birthday today. Actually, we were celebrating it up in Vegas. And then you had the 2-year-old.
a 6-year-old celebrated their birthday in Vegas, girl.
And her daddy said he didn't go to Vegas until he was grown.
Yes.
But we had her up in Vegas with Barbie little shirts on and going around circus, and she got her a fake little tattoo on her arm. It was something else. I say, girl, bye. But, and then I think the youngest one we had a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old, or 2-2-year-olds. But anyway, so it was from 15 on down. Now, when I tell you, and then the older teenagers seemed to be fighting with each other a lot, and they were bored. 14-year-old says, I thought Vegas was supposed to be a lot of fun. I'm bored up here. I want to go to the Strip. I say, you want to go where? What you gonna do there? I just want to walk around the Strip and go into the stores and, just look at the honeys. You 14. When I was 14, I was not telling my mama or my nana that I wanted to go walking and looking at dudes. But anyway.
But at 14, living in a city, you did go down to Fisherman's Wharf quite a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, and down Market Street too, to the theaters and all that.
So
But
it's kind of the same thing.
But I didn't tell mama I was going and looking at the dudes. But anyway, they just so open, and I'm like, boy, look. So going to circus, yeah, he had fun, and him and his partner.
Aren't you grandma?
But that was like, they thought they was supposed to be, So
what did they think of Fremont Street?
We went to Fremont Street, and they walked around and did their thing, kind of just watching, girl watching, and
Right.
you know, wanting this and wanting that, and you know, Fremont Street was a little bit more cool. Circus, they did ride some of the rides, but he ended up saying, "Man, this is little kitty stuff, man. This is boring.
Yeah.
I want to go to the strip. I want to go." I'm like, boy.
There's only one place you could have went. That would be New York, New York. They could have
Yeah,
got
why? Because there's a lot more going on in there.
right for their age group. But
Okay.
Is
really,
New York, the new Circus?
you could say that.
I
Yeah,
forgot about New York, New York.
I haven't
yeah,
been
they
to
got
New York in at least 10 years.
they got the outside coaster there, so they could have rode that. But
Oh
that
yeah,
coaster's
that
kind of-
roller coaster.
Yeah, the coaster's kind of expensive. Then you got the big Ferris wheel in between.
The
think it's the-
Stratosphere.
no,
The Stratosphere have a.
yeah,
Hey,
they got a
JJ.
coaster, they got
Hey,
the
Miss
coaster
Donna.
up top of the Stratosphere, but they wouldn't have done that. It's a little spooky to do that one.
I
You
ain't
gotta
going
have,
to ride no ride.
have some nerve to get on that one, because it
I
stops.
just wanted me a good penny machine, a couple of cocktails, maybe a good show. And I just wanted to look, but I missed my Beyonce because it was really busy that weekend, and that was the big Beyonce thing going down in Vegas.
Okay, I gotta say this. I'm sick of Beyonce. I'm sick
Why? Why are you sick of Beyonce?
because she's one. I mean, I
All
wouldn't
the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies.
yeah,
I'm sorry. Why
I
you sick of Beyonce?
I don't. She's a beautiful person. She's doing beautiful things because we don't really hear about her acting damn fool, especially a woman that is with money and power and married to Big Lip Fool. But she you don't hear that much about that. But I'm just I appreciate her, but I mean they're just collecting. They're not doing nothing with with all of that, and that helped my impression of them.
Oh,
So-
you think they should be investing more?
Oh, they're investing their asses off, but I think
They're not giving back.
nah, they ain't open a grocery store. They ain't
They're not
open a
giving back.
pop dinner. We just paying $3,000-$4,000 for a fucking ticket to a concert to see you do the same thing
You
that
know what? Those tickets were a lot of money.
well, that doesn't excuse it. That's just that's what everybody goes. Once you
Can
make
you
a,
imagine what they are getting? Oh my!
yeah,
But I get it. I get it. But it was a lot of people out there that was, came down for the show.
yeah.
And I believe it was all week. I believe it was Friday, Saturday. I don't know if it was Sunday as well, but yeah.
What's up,
So
JJ?
What's good? What's
yeah,
good,
JJ,
y'all?
toast up your situation. We was just getting caught up. I was just sharing my little thing, and I'm gonna give you guys an opportunity if you have anything to talk about that you've done or doing. I went to Vegas this weekend, as you probably know, JJ. Jason and I and the kids and my daughter, everybody hung out because it was little Malaya's birthday,
Yeah.
turning 6, and so I was just sharing with them my different experience because I have not went to Vegas before with a bunch of kids like that.
Yeah.
So it was different. It kind of it's a warmth, but then again it's draining, and then again it's different because you're there for the kids, right? So you try to squeeze in your little adult stuff,
Mhm.
and then you got these teenagers. They're not little bitty where you could put Sesame Street in and sit down and give them some popcorn and say, "Y'all be quiet, watch this movie." Them teenagers be wanting to be in it.
That's why you can't keep up with teenagers and you can't keep an eye on them. You leave their ass at Great America, not fucking Vegas.
I know. I said maybe that was a bad choice for us taking us. We should have went to a music because Jamari was straight up like, I'm bored. I want to
Kids,
go walk the strip.
kids are gonna always say that because that's code for they need to spend more money on me. That's all that is there.
Mhm.
To the closest mall carnival, they're just as happy as in Vegas, and it's a lot closer to home. They can get home to their PlayStation. That's all they were
I
really
said
drinking.
you can't, but I told him, I said you can't not go into the casino. So what do you want to do on the strip? We just want to go into the stores and just walk around and just be in the, in what's going on. Which
What you should have told them is that, hey, what we can and cannot do on the strip with your age group. You can't go in the casino. There's really only maybe 2 places you could go. That's I forget what they call it, but it's a little promenade that leads to the Ferris wheel there. I forget what they call that big wheel that goes around.
yeah.
That's one area. Other than that, not much. Go to New York, and that's it. So there's not much on the strip that one could do in Vegas.
Question.
They
And that
wanted
age
us to
group-
drop them off so that they could go have some teenage strip fun. I'm like,
and that ain't gonna happen.
my
I-
daughter was like, if you go to the strip, we all going to the strip,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that ain't
But
gonna happen.
I was like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, you don't drop no 14-year-olds off on the strip in Vegas. Shit, I got
That ain't gonna happen.
and I was making babies, so nah, you can't do that. You can't do
You
that.
14, 15, and these big old tall dudes, and then they knew somebody that was giving a party down there, and they wanted to go to the party.
How the
But
hell
if you have the money, though, they wouldn't have been able
Talking about he had a couple of friends from the Bay Area that was up there renting an Airbnb, and they had a party, and we could just Uber them to.
No.
even a scammer.
Do I look like Lucy Sue Foo? I'm like, I'm not Ubering you nowhere to no party in Vegas, and you 14, and you talk about you call me when it's time when it's over in a couple hours. What party on a Saturday night only lasts a couple of hours, and then you want us to Uber you there?
They were
No.
testing your stupidity is what they were doing.
Yeah, they was trying to get to the strip. I know what was going on, but he didn't get to that party
Nah.
that night. So it was just a couple of them challenges, I never had to go through that with my kids. I think maybe my kids was taken to Vegas before when they were younger, but I could count on one hand. I think it was one time that I did that. I just, it was so long ago too. But now, yeah.
No. I've always told my kids everything you see or hear about me and my friends and even your mom doing, you got the rest of your life to do those things. You got to make it to that point. So, if you see Vegas, you're going to see Vegas on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't
Vegas got a lot of stuff going on. They be prostituting, they be pimping, they be doing high life, high rolling, gambling. Look, ain't no 14-year-olds need to be strolling around in Vegas. I just don't see that. That ain't happening.
Nah, that's bad. I was making babies at 15, and that's not cool.
Talking about it's boring. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what you're gonna do with yourself. You wanna watch a movie?
Take out
Watch a movie? Let's do some Netflix and chill. They had enough snacks in the house. We did take them out to eat. We did go to circus. Look, boy, bye. But anyway, so that was my weekend. I do want to apologize again for the show being stretched out. It's been a few things going on. What have you guys? Anything been going on? You care to share? Anything new? Anything different? Anything that we need to talk about?
I'm always. Go ahead, Cordell or JJ.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm keeping some things under my hat today. I thought
Are you
maybe y'all
tucking
had.
it? Why are you tucking it?
I'm not tucking anything now.
Oh.
I'm proud of my toolbox. Okay.
Oh. You talking about your toolbox?
Yeah, I'm very proud of my tools.
Oh well,
I'm-
I know you ain't tucking your
I ain't tucking
toolbox.
nothing.
But I don't think you should be tucking it though. I mean, do
Mm-mm.
do people actually tuck it?
Damn, Don.
I have one example of someone who did
No,
on
Brian,
camera.
I'm trying to find out because I can't imagine a man tucking it.
Oh
What
no!
would be the reason to tuck it?
Oh, you
Just
seen
let it
Scary
be
Movie?
free.
You seen
Huh?
a, you know that part where Sean Wayans is like, you want it in or out? It's Scary Movie 2. You don't know that part?
Well, I thought he was talking about in or out. In or
Mhm.
out. Not
I like-
tucking it.
Yeah,
I
you
like
see
the
the.
series. I just don't remember that part though.
Oh yeah, that part's in there. I was traumatized at first. I was like, "Dang, how you do that?" Then I went home and tried it. I was like, "Oh, that's how you do it."
Oh, you
Okay.
tucked yours?
I was only 15. I
Oh,
didn't
so
know you
yours
did
did tuck then.
that. Oh
It
man.
can tuck.
Donna, let me
Oh
clear this.
yeah.
Every man has the ability to tuck. All right.
He does.
If you're
Yeah.
blessed,
Look at that
But
big
I-
ad. Look at that dog.
Oh yeah, let's change the subject. Hi, doggy.
No, we getting back to the subject though. I
No,
know how
I done took shit left all over again. Look at me.
No, let me rewind.
No more rewinding.
I need to. We trying to enlighten people in a respectful way.
No, I don't want to get
But
canceled.
I didn't know. I'm just keeping it real. I know I'm a little
Yeah,
tired today.
I don't want to get canceled because there's a whole subculture behind
We're
that.
not gonna cancel, but it's an interesting topic
I
because
just think
I
it's
had
funny.
no idea that
I
a
just-
man could
For me,
tuck.
anyway. Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, I heard
I was
of
talking
like,
about keeping my projects and things I've been doing under my hat, and we took it to you said tuck.
you
and I'm
the
like, I
one
ain't tucking
started
nothing.
talking about tucking, and we was talking about projects.
Donna, that's doing you. He's fine. You took that baton and
Well,
floated.
we live, Miss Donna. I don't think you want to fib now.
What did I do?
We on live. It's recording right now.
What did I misunderstand? What happened?
Yeah,
Did
I think you just heard one thing and it went somewhere else.
Oh,
That's all.
because you was talking about your project, right?
And I'm keeping what I've been doing under my hat.
Oh,
But
you said you was gonna keep it tucked, and then I took it.
I
and
said I was keeping what I'm doing under my hat. That's not tucking.
Oh,
You
so
said-
I took the tuck out of
Yeah,
it.
you
I
said
ran
you-
with.
thank you.
I
There we
did
go.
that. Oh, I
Yeah.
apologize, wrong folks. It
It's
was
okay.
me. I brought in the excessive tucking. Cordell, quit giving me that look like I'm
Maybe you
just
saw
doing too much.
maybe you saw some tucking in Las Vegas. Who knows? You know.
Woo!
Well,
Mm.
you know what? When you go to Vegas, you see a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna
Mm-hmm.
keep it real. I don't care if you with kids or not. It's just some things you can't help but see. It's a lot going on in Vegas for real. But okay, who else? Anybody else got something? Cordell, I saw that big plate of food you had on your Facebook. I know you went out and ate dinner or something.
That's common everyday stuff. That's something to really to report about.
Oh. Excuse me, you all.
I'm just saying it. When we talk about dinner or food,
I mean, I saw this exquisite. You had all this stuff that, like you was at this fancy restaurant.
No, I wasn't at no fancy restaurant. I was at a place that everybody been to at least once called Chevy's.
Oh, yeah, I like Sherry.
So no fancy
Stop
restaurant.
laughing, Brian.
No fancy restaurant. Walk in there with a t-shirt and some flip-flops and you're going to get served. There ain't nothing new. They ain't got no white.
Trying to talk down about Chevys. I like Chevys.
Ain't no white tablecloths. Ain't no white tablecloths.
Chevy's got some good stuff.
Where is an open Chevy's at? I thought they closed down.
Well, there's one in
It's
Sacramento.
a couple of them out here where I stay.
Cordell, you out in Sac?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
There's one in Fairfield. There's one in Vacaville, I think, right? Zach, I know it's two in
There is
Fairfield.
Vacaville. I'm not sure. I can't remember if Vac still have one. But,
You got some out there, JJ?
What is it called again?
Chevys.
I don't know. I don't go out to eat.
See, he been out there so long, he forgot what Chevys is. Shit, I don't know. How long you been out there?
I've been out here for about 6 years, but to be honest with you, I don't really like to go out to eat. I prefer to cook my food.
See,
That's right on.
I don't really trust it. Especially since the pandemic started. I've been stepping up my cooking skills for real, because you know, if I mess up something, it's on me. But we don't. If I eat something and I get sick, I don't know what I'm sick from because I done ate out all day. So
I think we all done had an 8-out sick experience. I'm gonna tell
JJ,
you.
it takes you just as long to cook something at your house than it is to order it or to go out in the restaurant.
Exactly.
So
That-
you're doing the best thing you can do is cook
Yeah.
yourself.
I love to cook.
Also, no offense to anybody who does this.
I'm a man
but
that
I
loves
stopped-
to cook, though. That's a good, refreshing thing.
I also stopped taking pictures of what food I make as well, because people are pocket watching, and you know the economy's bad right now. So people are like, oh, well, what's your money looking like? I had a friend out of nowhere just asked me for some money just based off me posting my food. I'm like, well, damn, how bad are you?
He asked you for some money?
Yeah, I just posted my mac and cheese and salmon. And
How much they asked you for? How much they asked you for?
They asked me for $20. I'm like, you can go on here on Swag Bucks or Survey Junkie or something and make you some $20. But hey,
they got a site called Swag Bucks.
It's where you do surveys and stuff and play games for little pocket change, and over time it builds up, and you can send that money to your PayPal or bank account. You can also do Amazon MTurk, where you do little tasks for some change, and that builds up over time. But I don't have patience for all that. I'd rather go, if I push come to shove, go work a moving job or something and lift some furniture and make a couple of $100. Something like that, something.
No, I hear you.
Sound like work, right? The only work I'm moving is this toolbox, baby.
Oh,
yes,
baby.
Right, exactly. Baby. What toolbox? Wait a minute, hold up. What toolbox you talking about? Your what toolbox?
Oh my God, Donna. Oh my God.
What toolbox, Brian? Because you got a little too excited.
I love how you like to act clueless.
Yeah,
know, right?
It's funny.
she does that. She does
He
that.
said I work in this toolbox.
She does that. Don't worry. Part of her MO.
Donna is up here trying to instigate information. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
What toolbox is he operating?
you know what you should do? Get a blonde wig and wear it.
So I can be dizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
I'm gonna give you that one.
For that one.
Next
Get a
week,
blonde wig and
to
wear
be
it.
continued. Next week, I will have on a blonde wig. Okay.
Yeah, I'll start
Do
going.
you want it short or long?
Start a GoFundMe.
That's gonna be hilarious. So I'm gonna tune in.
You want it long or short?
Yours, long and short. I'm gonna be laughing my.
Y'all want a short one? You want it platinum blonde or you want it? What kind of blonde?
Why don't you just surprise us?
Okay.
Yeah, surprise.
Okay, let me write this down.
Take the
Next week, come blonde. Yeah, man.
Since you want to play.
You know
the
what,
role,
JJ? Stop it. I'm gonna say, didn't y'all ask for this? Didn't you ask for me to come blonde?
Girl,
I'm gonna do it for you next Sunday. That's the day before the holiday.
Donna up here role. Oh goddamn!
What happened?
I said Donna up here role playing.
Hey, Let's talk about that. What do you guys think about role playing?
You need to be about it.
I mean, if your mate came to you and wanted to reverse some roles, and Gareth, you're married, so I see you getting all up close to the screen. So what does that mean? Are you pretty interested in this topic, boy? Mm-hmm. Anyway, okay, role playing. If your mate came to you and wanted to role play, or have they ever come to you and want to role? What type of roles would you play? And why? This is Jeopardy.
Well, I've never been in a situation to where, and I've been in a lot of situations, but not to where I might joke about some role playing, but and not to insult or bring anybody else down about it. It's just not my thing. Some things are just not your thing. Role playing is not my thing right now, but I might be approaching the age where it might be pretty goddamn important after a while. Ain't that right, baby? God, I ask her a question. She tell me everything I do wrong in the house. She was like, "You left the garage door open, the side door open."
Well, you did, Brian. You left it open.
Donna, whose side you on?
A woman ain't gonna say what you did if you didn't do it. She left it open and then something could come in. So she's just telling you, dear. Okay, so
somebody could have stole my vet.
Yeah, they could have, yeah.
So now I'm concerned.
Or your Cadillac converter on a vet.
Better not happen. I'm the black family in this neighborhood. I got several people watching my house at all times. So
they watching it. You lucky. Yeah, that's a good thing.
Oh yeah, like I said, pretty good neighbors though. Very good neighbors.
That's good though. That's a blessing.
But no role playing for Mr. Cash. Not right now. Nah.
Okay.
I'm not past the seeker and conqueror yet.
But if she did come to you with it, you would, I mean, if that's something she really just wanted to try out, maybe she wanted you to put on a blonde wig. I don't know.
Well, first of all, there will be no blonde wigs being worn.
You're not going to do that one, right?
No, hell no.
But what if she wanted you to be the officer?
Well, first of all, for that to
like the policeman.
I get what you're saying. If for that to come up, for that to be a question, you got to be, damn, I can't say it no other way. You got to be lacking in other areas, right? So, I mean, you just got to make sure it doesn't get to that point. So,
okay. Do y'all agree with that? Do you agree that you have to be lacking in other areas for there to be role playing presented?
I strongly disagree. I feel like doing role play is just really, you're trying to spice it up. It could get to the point where things are kind of mundane, like you kind of know what each other might do. So role playing, like possibly having a burglar come in and rob the house while you're in the shower, some type of thing like that. Some people might be into that. Somebody
that's extreme, JJ.
Hey,
that'll give you a heart attack.
We got to go there. We got to get these views up, okay?
Yeah.
Somebody might be into that. Somebody might want to, do some leather and spanking and stuff like that with the whips and chains and, being locked up and tied up. And, people like stuff like that.
Being submissive, being spanked.
Yeah, all of that, So some people like to, being put in a cage and treated like a dog, There's all kinds of different ways that you could go with it. I'm going to the extreme level, but people
Brian
got that
is like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, people have their kinks and stuff that they like to do. And, I'm more of like, just keep that in the bedroom. Right now, I'm starting to see some strange stuff where people, in their underwear and they got a collar on and they crawling around in public with a whip and a leash. Come on now, keep that in the bedroom. You know, that ain't for everybody to be seeing. You know, can we please think of the children? You know, nobody needs to see that. You know, so that's my thing about it is, you know, I feel like people should be able to do whatever they want to do as long as it's safe. You're not harming anybody. You know, stick to some code words. You know, if something's going too far, you know, say avocado. If that's your code word, be like avocado. You know, hey, then stop with, you know.
So avocado code word
Hey,
meaning
you know, hey,
tonight is role play night. Avocado.
you know, avocado. That's the word. You know, hey, I'm just saying.
Listen,
Wow.
I am an erotic ball season veteran. Y'all remember the erotic ball?
It used to
Yeah.
be called the players ball.
Okay.
Yeah, come up out of the 60s there, boy. Come up out of the 60s.
It used to be called a players ball.
Yeah.
It went from the players ball to the erotic ball.
Went
The
from
erotic-
that to the
erotic ball.
used
The
to be
erotic-
called
erotic-
exotic erotic ball in San Francisco.
I remember it. Yeah, at the gallery. Where was it at? The Galleria?
No, it was
Galleria, Cow Palace, Civic Center.
I
There
went
was a couple
when
of
it was-
places.
Dallas and at the Galleria.
Yeah. So
I remember the Galleria had something going on.
Yeah.
it was always during the Halloween weekend. So,
And everybody would dress up with all this stuff.
well, to begin with, you know, San Francisco's always been unique for stuff like that.
Mhm.
So you put that in with the Halloween weekend, that just opens the door.
Add some music.
Sanford, yeah,
And it's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
The music, they had usually at least 3 band stages, a lot of vendors, and it's really a free fall. So go
Everywhere.
in there- yeah,
But
go
it's
in
so
there
much
and,
creativity. That's what I enjoy about it. It was
Yeah.
so creative with
you
some of
gotta,
the
man.
Did you go
If
down
you
there?
haven't experienced it, I feel bad for you because I know
I mean,
that
I
they
used to
don't do it
live.
anymore.
I used to live like not far from the Castro, where they would have their yearly, you know, that big old
Parade.
what you call it, the parade.
Block off the
Mhm.
street. Block off the street and
Yeah,
block in a whole neighborhood, a whole
Yeah.
community.
and it would just be beautiful to watch. Some people didn't really like what was going on, but I used to love I mean, some of the lovely, pretty presentation of stuff they had on, the colors, the talent. I mean, it was just awesome for me to watch, just watch.
Like I
Didn't
said,
necessarily mean you was into doing all that. It's just that it was beautiful. Some of the stuff that you saw.
the
So-
city itself is really open-minded and unique in that way. So when you consider every year they had the Pride Parade going down Market Street, every year they had the exotic erotic ball.
Folsom Street Fair.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's
Yeah.
a big one. Polk Street even had their annual thing going on too. So the city itself was really kind of open to that stuff. You call it role play. When I seen that stuff, I just said, "Hey, another day in the life in San Francisco." You know,
Mhm.
yeah, seeing a man
But
in
that's
chaps.
people that's out there all in the mix of, you don't know them, they're just doing their thing. But if
They
you're
just-
in a
they just
relationship,
they living their life. I ain't judging nobody. That's what you do. Fine, go ahead, have fun.
right on.
Walk around with your boyfriend or your mate with a collar on and a chain. Hey, all for you. Go
But what
have
if
fun.
your girl brought a collar and chain to the bedroom and wanted to role play?
Better.
It ain't happening with me, but I'm just saying, just for somebody else maybe, but not me.
So do you guys think that these things should be talked about beforehand instead of just introducing it to the bedroom out of the
Definitely.
You better talk about it before you like introduce it. Hey, don't even bring a box of Louisiana fried chicken to the bedroom. I mean, shit, without telling me about it first. Nah, man. Nah. Talk about it first.
What if they want to surprise you?
If your woman knows you, if your mate knows you, they ain't trying to surprise you with like that. No.
Yeah, that's the extreme. You know, to me, that's saying, hey, there's another side of me that I didn't tell you about, but I gotta expose it to you. Give it to me in spoonfuls. Don't just come out the bag and say, hey, here I am. That ain't gonna go over too well.
So you need to sit down and have this conversation about role playing. Are you into that? I'm into that. I want to try that. Do you want to try that? I mean, you have to sit down and talk about it first, right? Would y'all agree?
For example, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what's going on, but there was something different that I wanted to do, and I had to ease into that. It wasn't like it took like months of planning. I knew what the end goal was, but I was like, look, this is what I want to do.
It took months of planning? Months?
Yeah, it took months of planning.
Oh, you must have had a monstrous thing going on then.
No, not necessarily. It's not out of the ordinary.
You just wanted it to be right. You wanted it to be right.
That's right. I want it to be exactly how I want it to be, and I want them to enjoy it too. That's all a part of the experience, is that they enjoy what I enjoy. So yes, you have to discuss all of the details, but ease in.
So did you tell them the details?
Oh, eventually, yeah. Like I would ask a question like, or you could start off by watching a movie, for example, that involves the said act, for example, and then y'all have a discussion about what do you think about this, right? And then they like, well, I like that. Oh, you do? Well, I kind of into that too, right? And then you're like, well, do you think we could possibly set something up like this in the future? Yeah, but not right now. We should ease into it. Well, maybe we should,
like I said, spoonfuls.
Right.
Little spoonfuls.
You're building up the scenery. Okay, now then you got to have if-then scenarios. Like, well, if this happens, then what? Well, how would you feel if I did this in this scenario? Well, how would that go? You got to discuss those things, and so you can work those, because something could go wrong. Somebody could get pissed off and just stop the whole thing, and then your fantasy ruined. So it's good to have those type of discussions.
Well, you can bring home somebody else that out of the blue, you want a third person in your bedroom, and you bring them home.
Right.
And you didn't talk to your mate about it. And
you can surprise Nation's banana cream pie, and that right there.
Nation's banana cream?
I love Nation's banana cream pie. That shit's so good.
I know.
You hit that right on the mark. I love Nation's banana cream pie.
That banana cream is the bomb from Nation.
Hey, don't play and don't speak ill, because I'm a Nation's gang member.
Yeah.
Their strawberry cheesecake is off the chain too. I had a whole one for my birthday.
I love that cheesecake.
It was bomb, but I can only have addiction at one time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You gotta eat it slow too. It just melts in your mouth.
You gotta eat it slowly. Yep.
Y'all making me want to go to Nations after the show, and I can't do that. I can't do that. But anyway, interesting. I wanted to know. Oh, Gareth, we didn't get your take on this, darling.
I don't think he gonna say. I don't
want you to say too much, because I don't want.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna say nothing.
I don't want you to end up on the couch, my brother. I don't want you to be on the couch. You know, I mean, this okay, just innocently. Is role playing okay with you? You on mute. Unmute yourself. Click on the mute carrot. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta ask you. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Zoom was acting up for me too.
No, I think he's faking. I think he's faking because he don't want to really answer the question. Ain't nothing wrong with his mute button. Yeah,
It's
quit
taking the
playing.
fifth.
We in a
There we go.
Hey, I got to join the line. Join the line.
Oh, you gotta draw the line with that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you just can't bring like anything home and that kind of stuff. You ain't trying.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I think when it comes to wanting to bring an extra person, you really need to talk about that.
Yeah.
Because your partner gotta really be okay. I mean, maybe they need to sign a consent form or something. I don't
Or
know.
even if it's just eating food off the person, like some strawberries or peaches and with whipped cream, you got to discuss that. How far is this going? Where are you eating the strawberries?
Or grapefruit.
Grapefruit. Where are you eating the grapes? Are you eating the grapes off the belly button? Stuff like that. Those things need to be discussed.
I mean, why you gotta tell that? What if you just pull out something? I want to try something nice, and it's a piece of fruit, and you say, "Close your eyes, darling," and you just do whatever you're gonna do with this. Should you have to tell them step by step what you're getting ready to do with a strawberry?
It should be discussed if that's what they want to do, because some people don't want to have food on their body. They think that's gross. They like that should be separate. No, don't put no fried chicken on me. Talking about you gonna eat the chicken on me.
Not no fried chicken. That's doing too much. Shit.
Here. That's
You
just like
better not
saying,
put no.
hey, I'm a
I'm
blindfold.
sorry. I had to be facetious real quick.
You gonna trust me?
I don't know about blindfolded.
Well, you saying the same thing.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, another thing too is some people are into like the handcuffs. They want to play you the police officer and I'm the whatever. Put your hands behind your back and click, click, clank. That's a very vulnerable situation, and you're handcuffed and you can't do anything but just deal with it.
I ain't playing with that right there, so no.
Yeah, that's that would make me, I think, feel a little uncomfortable because you got to really trust the person, and even to blindfold them, because you got to really trust. What are they doing? What they gonna do?
I means and it wasn't cracked up like it was supposed to be meant to be, but I haven't done that and nah. Blindfold and handcuffed or
handcuff, blindfold, and put an orange in your mouth.
We didn't go that far.
They into want to see your gag reflex. They want to see the fear. I mean, people get turned on by these things.
And they can keep getting turned on by it. That's their thing.
You even have some who want to choke you until you can't breathe hardly no more.
So no.
Yeah, that as a caregiver,
is that doing too much?
As a caregiver, I took a Hippocratic oath not to do any harm. So I got to be careful how far I go in the bedroom. Because I took an oath. I don't want to put something in somebody's throat too much, and then they can't breathe.
They can't breathe because you can lock. You can.
I gotta.
You can cut off the esophagus entry to the air that goes down the situation. You can't be pushing stuff there. That is called abusive behavior.
JJ said he took an oath.
JJ doing too much. He likes to go there. He said he took an oath.
So sorry.
You took an oath to not be doing anything abusive because you're a caretaker. Mm-hmm. So you can't be pushing things down their throat and stuff like that. Okay, yeah. I get it.
Whoa, it's a good I swept the floor.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, if you're into this role playing thing, that before I go into my inquiring minds want to know, y'all done threw me off track. Before you do this role playing thing, please communicate. Communicate with your mate. talk about it, give them an idea of what you're trying to want them to be. Because some are into just watching you transform into whatever it is they want you to be.
Well, I know all I'm gonna do when it comes to this role playing deal. I'm gonna take a.
But you gonna take, Brian. We gonna say he having a pre-birthday bash, okay? What are you gonna do, Brian? You gonna take an oath? Did he say he gonna take an oath?
Yeah, he's floored with that one. I don't know how else to say it, but you can't go around, doing that to the throat. You can't go wild with it. At least pull it out every once in a while and make sure they can still breathe before you put it back in.
Well, I don't think a lot of people don't pay attention to, and we're gonna use discretion with how we talk about this topic.
Hey, JJ, that one, JJ.
Some people don't. They don't care about how forceful it is. They just enjoy the moment, and you can do some damage. You have to be careful.
Yeah,
depending on what you're working with, you could cut off the air supply of someone.
I've heard of somebody, doing that act. So, like the person who's receiving the package orally, like that they ruptured their throat and they ended up in the hospital. And they loved it. They were like, after my throat heals, I'm gonna do it again. I'm like, what?
They must be a soldier.
That's
ruptured the
masochism.
throat.
That's masochism.
That's
what is it called?
I'm about to look it up. Masochism.
Yeah, look it up, please. So we'll all be educated.
A new word for people, a vocabulary word.
Masochism.
I got foolishness. So that's whatever.
Yeah, I think to each his own, whatever floats your boat. That's why you got.
I have it. The enjoyment of what appears to be painful or tiresome. So yeah, masochism.
So I guess that's the same as people who like to be choked and stuff. I mean, that's painful, but they enjoy it, right?
Or Miguel hanging by his skin at that concert. That's masochism.
Miguel hanging by his skin at a concert?
Oh yeah, he was dangling by his skin. He put some kind of clamp into his skin and was dangling over the audience.
Oh,
it's
hook?
It was given Silence of the Lambs.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very yeah.
Wow.
I mean, did he appear to be like turned on by that?
I don't know. I couldn't even view it. I saw it one time and then I saw it again on Dish Nation and I had to just cover the TV with both hands. I couldn't look at it. It was too much. Some stuff I can't even look at that.
Some people enjoy the pain that they inflict.
That gotta be painful.
Or that's being inflicted upon them. It's enjoyable. Yeah. It's enjoyment.
But the singer, the Miguel.
Yeah, the singer Miguel. You can look it up. Look it up with caution.
This song.
I don't think you want to view that.
No.
I don't think I want to view that either. I have not viewed that, but that would be like, ouch.
Yeah.
But like Gareth was saying, yeah, there has to be certain boundaries, and that's where communication comes in. And some people feel as though once they're married, the sky's the limit, the bedroom is undefiled. So they can bring in anything up in there and you have to be submissive to it, but it's still a level of respect. You still have to get the okay and approval with your mate to inflict that type of whatever on them.
Just because you might be married, that's not the toll you pay to cross that bridge. You still got to communicate, and nothing is automatic. And especially after you get married, that automatic was the more so in reverse. You forever fighting a case. after that.
That's
So,
right.
uh,
Marriage change all go. I mean, some people think that once they get married, it's gonna be they way or the highway, or things are gonna get better or whatever. Look, it
they,
is what it is.
they
You
would,
two can work together to make it, like JJ say, bring some spice and life to certain things, but it is what it is. You supposedly married that person for who and what they were. And if you was having issues before you married them, big major issues, that's who they are. You think putting a ring on it or accepting a ring is going to change this
nope,
person?
nope.
It's
Yeah.
not going to change. If they were a cheater the whole time you was dating them, because you married them, it's not going to stop them from cheating.
Yeah, what the hell is marrying somebody that's been cheating like fuck on you anyway?
Some
So
people think that marrying somebody will fix it.
I get that part. Like I always say, we're not separated by the color of our skin. We're separated by mentality. And that's a mentality that I can respect from a distance, even up close. But that's just not me, and I respect that. But if they don't take any words of advice to help guide them around it or through it, I mean, that's on them. I hope they don't kill themselves or get killed, basically. Damn,
I
that's,
know.
yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, for y'all out there that's role playing, keep doing what you're doing if it works for you and yours. But for those who are too, you definitely need to communicate with your partner. Don't just bring no bull in the bedroom and say you just had a fetish of wanting to sleep with this bull in the middle of you and your dude. That ain't cool.
That's highly unlikely anyway. But yeah, inquiring minds want to know. Come on, girl.
Folks doing some old kinds of stuff. You just don't. Ooh, let me tell you.
Yeah, like having a remote control vibrator, and then the partner just control.
Dare you?
Let me stop.
Dare you? Goddamn.
A remote control vibrator.
Now you done
Where do you put that at?
Anywhere.
So
Yeah.
it just
The partner.
and your partner sit on it.
The partner with the remote control can turn it on at any time.
Oh, shut up!
Donna, you lived in San Francisco. Go up there on Broadway. I heard.
So if Brian is sitting in his recliner chair watching TV, kick back with the remote right here, and his girl got the controller, she can make it go zzz while it's on Brian.
Yes, if I was stupid enough and foolish enough to give my girl a remote control like that.
But you would know about it, Brian.
He ain't allowed to play that much with the Vizio remote controls. I ain't giving her that much power. God damn, I'm trying to go to work.
See what I
But Brian, you may like it. Shit.
I may die from it too.
You may like it. You can't knock it till you try it.
I'm waiting.
Hey,
Try
Donna,
it, Brian.
Donna,
Hey, JJ, where you get them from? I'm gonna get Brian
the
one for his
same kind of
birthday.
device for women.
Where you get it from? I'm gonna get it from. I'm gonna get him one for his
find
birthday.
it on Amazon. I'm sure
What
you
do
can
they
find it
call
on Amazon.
vibrating remotes?
It has the vibrator and the remote control.
What is it called? Remote control vibrator?
You look up remote control vibrator and then
Donna, I forgot to tell you.
I'm gonna tell Sue. What's her name? Susan? Sue? I'm gonna tell her.
I took an oath not to do that shit, Donna. I took an oath. I'm sorry.
What, the vibrators? Oh, he trying to be funny. He took an oath.
Okay.
But Donna,
He
listen.
ain't gonna let you live that one down, JJ.
Hey.
If they have one device for a man, they have the same device for a woman. Just remember that.
They had the device for the woman first, many
Right.
years.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Just
The
remember
woman
that.
had the vibrator remote.
I for me just like a week or so ago. I've seen it on. Strangely enough, it was on Facebook.
Oh wow, yeah, Facebook.
What was it? A vibrator?
It's kind of hard to describe what I saw because I myself wasn't sure what I was looking at. And then, of course, a cartoon or animated package or toolbox, like my boy JJ say.
Oh, that's the toolbox. Now I know.
Oh,
You
Donna.
said
Donna.
that's
Nah.
the toolbox. I got it. I
Get the
got it.
wig, get the wig, get the wig.
That's the toolbox. All you guys knew about the toolbox except me.
Get the wig.
Donna, you're a grandmother. You got the toolbox.
I'm a nana.
There we go.
Anywho, so keep on talking, Brian. Let's trip up on something else. Go ahead.
No, I
It may spin on a screwdriver. Go ahead.
I wasn't sure what I was looking at. And once I realized, I was like, oh, I started looking around to make sure nobody saw me looking at that shit. So
On Facebook?
yeah.
But was that in the little short videos they do, or
Yeah.
was it?
Those little advertisement short vids, yeah.
JJ will find it because JJ finds it and he'll let us know what it is. JJ, I like this.
Well, if my light would stay on, I could find it. I'm just playing. My light keep going out.
Excuse me, grown folks. We apologize. They're just really doing too much tonight. I don't
We
know
just
what
have
it is.
company, that's all.
Mhm. Inquiring minds want to know.
Let's go.
This is an easy one. Okay. Cheating will cause you to forget why you cheated in the first place. For a moment, that is. Oh, I forgot. You didn't have a reason other than things seem more interesting across the way. But you found out that and faded. Oh, that you found out that faded very quickly. I bet you started second guessing why you were such a fool and wanted to go back to where you came from. But when you turned around, they were gone. So tell me, what is a brother to do when he played the fool and lost the love of his life? Sometimes you give up a diamond and run towards a rock. I want my woman back. So where do I start?
Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one right there. I'm gonna have to take a sip on that one.
So he starts off very interesting, like he's outwardly thinking about or just thinking in the moment, and then he wants advice. But he says, I forgot, I didn't have a reason at all. Things just seem to be more interesting across the way. So I bet you started second guessing. Okay, so when you turned around, that person was gone that you treated on, right?
So this is what I think.
What is a brother to do that he lost the love of his life?
Find a new one, because there's no going back to that one.
Mm-hmm.
No going back to that one. Even if he could.
Why? You don't think he has a chance?
Wait a minute, Donna. Even if he could go back to that one, two things are going to occur. One, she's going to always remember that what he did to her. Secondly, she's going to always bring it up that he did that action. No matter what he does, he's always going to be penalized for what he did. He can be the nicest guy going forward, but in her mind, he ain't the nicest guy. He hurt me. He's going to do it again, even though he says the vows that he wants. She ain't going to give him a chance to do it. She going to every time throw in his face, you did this to me. So his thing should be, hey, get over her. You ain't going back to her. You made a mistake. You lost her. Get over it. Move on. Because I ain't going back. You go back, she's gonna do you in, bro.
Would y'all agree with that? Would y'all agree with that?
I do agree with Cordell on that one. You know, when it comes to cheating is the ultimate gamble. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and you're going all in, whether you realize it or not. You're going all in. And I mean, you're breaking the trust. And trust is something that's very hard to achieve, much less get back. So that's the ultimate gamble. And you can gamble and play the odds, but sooner or later you're gonna lose. And you got more to lose than you ever gonna to win. What, some temporary satisfaction here or there and whatnot. It's really not worth it. When you're a little younger, you don't think about those things. You still don't realize what you have. You're just playing the game. You sowing your wild oats. You doing your thing. This one don't work out, I'll just go get another one. But the older you are and you and your partner have established and maintained so much, and you men out there might have gained it together, but she's walking with all of that shit. So, I mean, you starting like a kindergartner from scratch. So, I mean, it's way too much to lose rather to gamble all of that, you know, it's not worth it. Really, when you weigh it, it's not worth it. It's not.
It's not worth the cheat unless you, I mean, why don't you just leave the person then instead of.
Y'all women always talk about,
you know what it is.
Why go out and tip-tap? Just leave her if you want to do it.
Here's a problem that, in my opinion, most women have with a man that cheated on them. One, they can't believe that it happened. Two, they try to realize that he did it because he wanted to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Most cases, he was pushed to do it. Either something occurred in their relationship that bothered him to say, hey, this ain't working out for me, but I
Do you really think that? Do you really think that, Cordell?
But I still love her, and I'm going to try to make sure I can have peace of mind. And that peace of mind going to give him a possibility to say, well, what if I did this? Would it work out or would it not? And then that act takes place. He realized he made a mistake, but it's too late. His mistake is done. Now, even though he made a mistake, he says, hey, he might even come to you and say, hey, Donna, I made a mistake. I care for you a lot, but I stepped out on you. Did you forgive me? You might say, yeah, I forgive you. 6 months from now, you're going to say, hey, where you going? I don't want you to go. You're going to cheat on me again. I'm going to the store. No. You're going to somebody's house. I know you are. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll find something in your car when you get back. Doesn't matter. Even though he did this act 6 months ago, you're still going to criticize him for doing that act, what he did.
So you don't think that, so you're saying that they're really, truly never forgiven?
Never. Never.
Really? I don't know if I agree with that one, though.
I think they have a right to not really forget it or even forgive you. Like I said, when you break trust, you've broken everything. Everything.
Yeah, it's like a bottle. Once you break it, it's broken. Don't care how many pieces you put it back together again with glue, it's still broken.
Well, can you some people learn from their mistakes, right? Some people cheat once, they get caught, and they never cheat again.
Men try to recover with logic and not emotions. Women want to accept things only based on emotions, not logic that he made a mistake. he fixed his mistake. He's doing everything to stay on the straight and narrow, but every time his woman doesn't believe he can be straight and narrow because he hurt her before. So she's always in the back of her mind thinking he's gonna do it again.
So do you think women and men think the same way when it comes to that cheating?
Men and women don't think the same, period.
Period. No,
okay, but if a man catches his woman, if a man catches his woman cheating, is he gonna think the same thing? She's gonna do it again?
He has the ability to, you know. I mean, you can't blame him for it. Like I said, the trust has been broken. So,
I know somebody personally. I think I told this story before, but I'm gonna say it again. This person cheated on the female that I know and had a baby on her. So, okay, but they got mad because their girl cheated on them back for 3 years and under his nose. But he had 2 babies on her.
Wait, she was with him for 3 years and cheated back to get even?
Back, but he got mad at her for cheating back. Well, the only way he found out is because the side dude told him.
It was the guy that was involved with
Calvin.
The side dude told the husband everything because the wife was like, well, I'm not gonna leave my husband for you. So the side dude got mad and told the husband everything.
Yeah.
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 So, you know, you can't trust these women out here.
So they, but the husband and wife still together, and they're working it out with the kids and everything. He going to the baby mama house and making sure the kids is cool. She taking care of the bills and stuff. He taking care of his part of the bills. They worked it out.
Nick Cannon.
Yep.
Wow, that's unbelievable. Well, so this inquiring minds want to know, I mean, what do you guys, he wants his woman back. Is there hope? I mean,
there's a bright side and there's a dark side. He could have lost, if he had a family and cheated on her, he could have lost everything. I know somebody that cheated on their wife with some coworker, and they lived together, and they ended up, he ended up getting put out. They lost the house. They had to, disperse everything. And the dude ended up living with the coworker in hotels. And then he got put out and he lost everything. He got put out in the cold. He's homeless. So, you gotta be, when you make a choice, you gotta be careful. You could lose everything.
Obviously, that through.
So what they say sometimes, the little head is not thinking, but the big head is not thinking either. But the little head's got more action than the big head. So the problem being, listen, we always think we get something back, but we can't. It's like you said, Brian, trust, Is it loyalty? Is it trust? Is it honesty? When those things are gone, they're gone. You can't get them back.
Mm-hmm.
You can be friends, but shoot, I don't trust you.
Not the way before.
Yeah. Hey, can I borrow $50? I'll give it back to you on Tuesday. I'll be dipping and dodging you for months. I know I ain't gonna get that money back, but I know
sometimes I give people money so they can leave me alone.
Yeah, one thing is that, hey, even though I gave you this money, this is a lesson for me not to give you more. So take this blessing and get out of my life and leave me alone. It's the same principle with all. Really, if you break a trust, it's broken. You can't trust that person no more. You can't. If somebody comes to your house and steal from you gonna trust to bring them back in your house? No. It might steal from you again.
Dang.
So
at least he didn't get caught on cheaters.
He's asking where do he start? So
at least he didn't get charged.
They know where to start.
Start by saying, hey, I made a mistake. You could apologize to her, but going back to her ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen.
I know where he can start.
He gotta go.
He got to start over. That's it. That's,
But it ain't gonna be the same. It's not gonna be the
He
same.
can't start over with her, right?
she
No,
most
not really. It won't be the same. It will not be the same.
But that's something he knew ahead of time. He just probably didn't realize it, or realize that, hey, you could win, 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 win. Nobody was undefeated in everything. So he was going to lose sooner or later. And like I said, it was too much on the line for him to gamble like that.
Yeah,
So,
more risk than reward.
He
yeah,
say he played the fool and lost. So what is a brother to do?
start over.
Start over. He
Get on
should
these
be
dating
lucky he ain't
apps.
married. If he is married in the state of California, better get your donkeys on the
But
run.
what's interesting, he said he lost the love of his life.
Well, no, he didn't.
If you are the love of somebody's life, would you actually even go there and risk what you have with them?
Right.
They are the love of your life.
Right.
Yeah, but it's the bottom line. He wasn't thinking about that. It was a temporary fix or need, and it went wrong, went left. He wasn't thinking about 3 steps ahead, and he lost.
I'd like to know how old he is. How old is he?
You don't say.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too. That's
So
a
you
factor.
guys think that makes a difference?
It does.
As far as maturity, as far as
Lesson learned.
as far as
Lesson
bouncing
learned.
back, because you could have lost the love of your life in your 80s. Now what you gonna do? So
damn. Not in the 80s, JJ.
Yep, I went there. Bill Cosby age, losing the love of your life.
Yeah, but how you gonna get to where you need to get to go cheat at 80?
Mm-hmm.
What, you gonna wheel yourself?
Yeah.
Told to go cheat? Yeah, that's the dumbest thing you could ever think.
Well, he said he want his woman back. So I guess we just have to be. Y'all telling him straight up.
To this person, whatever they think that they're willing to do, they're willing to give up, I'll tell them straight up, you're going to give up your manhood to try to get the woman back. Listen, that ain't going to happen. You're going to feel like an ant when you're done.
Yeah, he
What
better
you
off
mean he would have to kiss her butt?
forever and ever.
Yes.
You know how they are.
Yeah, yeah.
He would have to kiss her. Brian, stop. He would have to kiss her butt.
Donna, come on now.
Right. I love it when Donna try to play dumb, man.
I know. Come on.
I love
now.
it. It's entertaining to me. It really is. I love it.
It is, but that's what I'm saying. Come on now, Donna.
I don't understand.
Come on, Donna.
This is what I do.
Yeah, well, come on.
Okay.
Stop trying to play us like
I'm trying to figure
5 years old. So let me break it down to you like I'm 3 then, okay? This lady is gonna suck that man dry every chance she can get. She's gonna dog him out and dog him till she can't dog him no more. To get him to
But
leave.
Cordell, I have known of couples where somebody has cheated.
So I'm pull a Donna on you.
They get it
Donna,
together.
Donna, listen to me. I'm gonna pull a Donna on you now. They don't matter.
No, bat your eyelashes.
Don't matter.
You forgot that
They
part.
don't matter.
You forgot this part, my brother.
They don't matter. I'm talking about your friends that might be together right now. I tell you what, but she dogged him. Ask him personally, say, hey man, come here, let me talk to you. Did she dog you out, brother? Yeah, but she's been dogging me for the last 5 years. But it's okay.
Do that.
Accept it.
You know, sometimes Cordell likes to role play. I don't know what did he go? Where did he just go? I don't know where he went. Where you go?
I went to logic and responsibilities. The
Mm-hmm.
responsible thing for this guy to do is to walk away. Don't go back.
Yep, you can
Logical
take it as
thing is
it's
if
a
you-
learned lesson.
It's a learned lesson.
So anybody that
Learned
cheats,
lesson.
they should just walk away.
I'm saying to you,
No.
no, I'm not saying that, Donna. I'm saying in this case, he should walk away. But in most cases, he's gonna go back. He's gonna get dogged out. Just prepare to get dogged out.
Would
And that's
y'all
right.
agree with that?
That's mental masochism right there.
Would
It's
y'all,
gonna happen.
would y'all agree to that? That he should just bon voyage?
Yeah, I mean,
From what he says, he doesn't have a choice, and he's not accepting that, and he needs to accept it and do like your boy used to do. Just go get another one that looks just like her and start over.
Keep going. Yeah.
Do they really go get another one that looks like her?
No, that's just a stupid, cute little saying I used to like to say, but
no, people do it. People go get lookalikes.
yeah.
Look at that. Look at that chick
saying
Kanye
the
West
best-
with. She
The
kind of
best
looked like
thing
Kim
to get over
Kardashian.
somebody is get under somebody else. You heard that saying before, right?
The best thing to get over
Somebody is
somebody is to
somebody
get
else.
under somebody else.
Yeah.
So
I
they
know
say.
you heard that phrase before, right? Yeah, okay.
I've heard something like that.
Donna,
Yeah.
have you heard it, Donna? Have you heard it, Donna?
I heard that one.
Oh, okay.
The best way to get over a man is to get under another one.
Well, I'll say this. I'm not married. I'm not married. But I've taken an oath.
Please, please raise your right hand and step forward, please.
You know what? He's stupid for that one. I'm up here waiting on you to say something, dude. I wanted you to say something. I was ready.
I'll be serious. Like I said before, it's the ultimate gamble. Why would you even consider it? Everything is, I mean, you got everything you want and need, the home, outside the home, as far as, together, couple wise. Why would you? Temptation is everywhere. You need to accept that. Accept the fact that it is everything. You need to decide what kind of man, what part of your character is about that. And as I said, when you're at a certain age, you don't think about the consequences. You don't think about journey moving forward. At our age, you think about the journey we've been on, and you know the consequences. You're familiar with them. You know what could happen, and ultimate gamble. No, I'm not. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good talk. I mean, I wish this brother the best, and I maybe I can kind of lightweight say, maybe.
Wait a minute.
I like to see happy endings, but
Wait a minute, Donna. Wait a minute. Did I answer that right, baby? Did I answer that right, baby? Okay.
did he answer it right? You sure you answered it right? I don't want you in a doghouse tonight now. Been a few nights Gareth had to get off and sleep on the couch because he did too much. We already knew it was going down. It's going down. He didn't want to tell us that, but we already knew.
What'd you say, Sally?
I said, I don't pay him no attention, Donna.
That's
See?
right, Sally. Sometimes you just gotta know when to fold them, girl.
See how I am? I'm just
Just
deprived.
go on and fold that laundry, girl, while you over there. I know.
I need attention, goddammit.
You need a you do. Well, because you took an oath, we don't give attention to folks who take oaths.
You need to take an oath, Sally. You need to take an oath to give me attention.
I don't know how Sally deal with his crazy, but I'll tell you, this is crazy. Oh, he say he don't. Okay. Well, that's all that matters, huh? I hope you guys told them something good because I don't even know at this point what we told them. I don't know. I guess we told him to just go find somebody else, right? He messed up.
Mhm.
Floyd.
Pretty
Make other
much.
choices next
I
time.
mean, we sorry it happened. We wish the best, but that's what everybody agreed. He just
Mhm.
ain't no sense in him trying. He just messed up.
Yeah.
And maybe moving forward with the next woman, you be to learn from this experience and keep your pants on and only take them off when it comes to her. Right?
Absolutely.
All
Yeah.
right.
Since
Okay.
JJ's on a musical tip, there was a song by a lady called Vesta back in the day. She wrote a
Vesta.
song called if you know you got a good thing, baby, don't blow it. So this guy just blew
Okay.
it.
Yep.
Or if you think you're lonely now, just wait until tonight.
I thought
She been
that's
singing.
congratulations, but
Yeah, there was a before that.
Yeah.
The album before that.
okay. You know, Vesta died, man.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
Yeah.
sad.
I'm sorry to hear about that one.
Yeah, that was some time ago.
But the thing is, the bottom line, I'm sorry to hear that. But the bottom line is, if you got something that's priceless, that's the love of your life, as quoted here. I mean, it's too much of a gamble and a risk. Don't cheat. Just don't cheat. If it gets to that point where you need something else, another piece of something, then you probably just need to move on from that situation, right?
Well,
I mean, I know everybody want to try something different sometime, right?
I mean, you shouldn't have built.
Don't answer that, Gareth. Don't answer that.
What you should
Brian,
have done
don't
was
answer that. Don't answer that.
Yeah. Some people like to have all kinds of
No.
stuff at the buffet. You know, you got you a nice little plate, and you want to try the whatever the fish over here. You want to try the pasta over here. You want to try those green beans over here. You know, but life ain't in a buffet all the time. Sometimes you got to stick to that
No.
same plate that you get every single
And
day. And
sometimes folks be deprived. They deprived at home. They deprived with who they with. They only sleep together on special occasions. They only get special things done to them on special occasions. You know what I mean? And they get bored with it. So they'll tell you in a minute, I had no other choice. My partner just don't do the things I like to me enough. We don't get down enough. And I ended up doing some other stuff. But I love them. And I don't want to leave them, but I feel bad that I did it. But they kind of
should've
pushed
loved
me
them
out
enough to
there to the
communicate.
wolves.
You should have loved them enough to communicate
Yes.
that's what was going on first. Give the person a chance first. Don't just be like, "Hey, this is what I'm gonna." Just don't be sneaky about it. You went out sneaky about it. You know, give them a chance. Talk to them first. Be like, "Hey, I want more from this. I don't want to just do this on special occasions. You know, I want spontaneity. You know, come to my job and let's go out to lunch sometime. Something like that. Let's, you know."
But sometimes one partner is not spontaneous, but one is.
You know,
Sometimes one is the initiator and one is not. Some couples argue about, I'm always the only one that always makes the advances. If I don't make the advance, we ain't gonna do nothing. Why you don't be and the other person is just, that's not their thing. They just don't do that. But
yeah, I'm the decision maker. I make all the decisions. I choose what we eat and everything. I choose where we go and all of that. It's just what it
you
is.
choose when you do it and when you don't.
Well, not that part, nah.
Oh, okay. I was getting ready to say.
Nah, not that part. Nah.
But I'm saying
I'm
some
talking
are
about-
in situations where they complain and get upset because everybody wants to feel desired. Everybody wants to feel wanted at some point. So if you're always the one taking that initiative to show this person, I want you, but they never do. So sometimes you just lay back a few nights, even a week, to see, well, I ain't gonna do nothing. Let me see if they gonna want to do something. And they don't even rub their feet over there next to you. But they just don't do that, right?
Yeah.
That ain't cool though.
That's their own fault.
That's gonna make the person shut down, right?
It can, but communication. I mean, if you could tell somebody
Communication, exactly.
that the TV is too loud while you sit next to them, you could tell them some other stuff. After all, that's your partner. That's your
Right.
People they got that part fucked up. That's just
For real.
that's your
You
partner.
can tell him he left his drawers on the bathroom floor when he got out the bathtub.
Right, but you
You
can't
gotta
tell.
pick your
But you
battles,
can't
though.
tell him, baby, I'm feeling some kind of
You
way
gotta pick
tonight.
your
How you
battles,
feeling,
too.
Big Daddy? How you
Because
feeling, Big Daddy?
there be times I'll be wanting to say something like you did such and such in the bathroom. Why ain't you do that? Why ain't you? You can't be like, you got to pick your battles.
Yeah, you want to talk about the bathroom, but you don't want to talk about, a little something. Right?
Well,
You
I
don't
don't
want
wanna-
to
I
shit.
don't
You don't
wanna
want to
say
be the
something that's
first
gonna
to
start
make
a
the
fight.
move.
That's the thing. Sometimes we don't want to say something that start a fight, and then that'll we're ending up not accomplishing what we set out to accomplish in the first place, which was to go do something and have some fun in the bedroom. So,
You got to just take a deep breath and just come out and say it.
You just got to come out and say, "Look, I'm feeling some kind of
well,
way."
I'm also a firm believer of absence makes the heart grow fonder. So, I sleep in a separate room from my partner. I like to wake up in the middle of the night and work on some music. They like to watch anime all night on TV. I don't want to watch anime on TV. I might want to watch something else. I might want to watch Wild 'N Out. So you got a TV in your room. I got a TV in my room. I got my music. When we ready to do something, we come together. And that makes it builds up excitement because you ain't see me every single night. So now I'm in the room with you tonight. Let's do something. So that's how I feel about it. I've learned that a lot of couples do that. They sleep in separate rooms. So when I'm looking for a house,
the separate rooms, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
No, but
If you're my dude and I'm
gotta
your
remember
girl, why are we in separate rooms, man? Why? Why are you over there and I'm over here? Why?
JJ, you
Why?
gotta remember that you guys have different lives. Though. Even though you're
Right.
a couple, you have different lives. That's
Right.
why you take the time out for yourself.
I
even
know,
though
but
it
why
might
you
be-
gotta sleep in a different bed, Cordell?
Donna, I'm not talking about a different bed. You can sleep in a different bed because your ass snore too loud. That don't mean
That too.
that
That too.
don't
We
mean
both
that
snore
you
too
don't
loud. We
care
wake
about
each
that
other up
person.
with our snoring.
You just snores too loud.
Yep,
So
I snore real loud.
That's why you might have to sleep in
Well,
a
we're
different
gonna have to
bed.
get you a CPAP machine or something, cause shit.
I don't want to get a CPAP machine. I want to snore as
I
loud
don't
as I
know
want
what
to.
you need, but you can't just be in a different room from me every night, and I'm cold and shivering and in the big old bed by my damn self.
Donna,
They got
Donna,
heated blankets, Miss Donna.
come back to reality.
I
Come
want
on
dude to
back
be next to me. I
reality.
like to cuddle.
Donna, if your man knows what you like to do, there's a time and place for that. But if there's a time and place, you got to work on a long ass report, get it done. Friday's report day. He ain't gonna deal with you on Thursday night. He's gonna wait till Friday because he got to get it done.
So he gonna
watching-
sleep in the other room
You're
on
gonna be
Thursday.
watching TV in your place, in your room. He gonna be working on his project somewhere else. But when it's time to come
Okay, I
together,
believe I get with that. He needs space
Right.
to do. I ain't trying to. He
That's
has
all
his
I'm-
man
that's all-
cave.
that's
I ain't
all I'm
trying to be
saying.
in the middle of that.
They two different people living separate lives at certain times of the
But
day.
he my dude. Can he sleep with me?
Yes,
What-
he can't sleep with you.
What if I had Taco Bell? You want to sleep with me after I'd had some Taco Bell? Dong.
You know what? I don't know what didn't happen to relationships nowadays. You have Taco Bell, so your ass want to be on the couch for a day or two. I mean, I just, whatever. I don't know.
You're being respectful if you're talking Taco Bell. That's all.
I mean, part of being in a relationship is freedom, and believe it or not. So I mean, you telling me you can't stand for him to be in another room?
No, I want him to. He needs to
For
give
one
me
night?
my space. But why does he have to sleep every night in another room? That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's not every night. It's just 1 or 2 nights here and there.
1 or 2?
Really, Donna, you that goddamn concerned about
1 or 2 nights?
Yeah, out of all the nights.
Okay, Donna, 1 or 2 nights. Okay, you're not that
Friday
naive.
and Saturday or Monday, Tuesday?
You're not that naive, but Donna, he's gonna go to your bedroom.
Okay, tell me this before we end this show.
He wants to put it down every night now.
Cordell, quit getting closer to the camera because you're talking too much smack. You're doing too much. Okay.
Hey, I'm feeling it.
What I'm trying to figure out is why do he need to sleep in another room 2 nights a week? What is the rationalization of that?
This isn't scheduled and this isn't planned. If y'all are mad at each other and you had a big fight, you don't have nothing against him going and sleeping on the couch or in the next room then, right?
Yeah, because we had a fight.
It's really not a big deal. It's not a way of life. Be free to travel throughout your house and sleep and do things in certain rooms.
So if she goes to the other room and fall asleep in there watching a movie, you just let her sleep there the rest of the night?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Exactly.
You don't wake her up and say, babe, come on and get in the bed.
No, I'm gonna come and bring you a blanket.
Babe, it's cold as hell in here. When you come and get in bed?
I'm gonna bring you a blanket, and if you need an extra pillow, I'm gonna get you a pillow, and I'm going to bed. And I'm not gonna force you to get up. I don't want to disturb your sleep.
Leave me in the couch, in the chair, whatever. Don't wake me up.
I want to make sure you're
I can't go back
comfortable.
to sleep.
I might even bring you a glass of water, so when you wake up, you got water next to you. And I'm leaving. I'm going to my bed. That's it.
I need you to
And
be.
she gonna wake up with a crook in her neck and everything. That ain't right.
And then that'll give me then I can massage it out. And then massage, you know what the massages lead to, right? See, there we go. Come on now.
Here we go.
So both of y'all gonna be hanging off the chair.
Spontaneity. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, every now and again, dude fall asleep in the man cave. He might have had a drink or two. He was watching the game, whatever it is. He fall asleep. I ain't tripping on that. But I'm saying 2-3 nights out of the week, you just want to go sleep in another room for me. I think that would kind of be like, what
you were?
I agree with you, Donna.
Yeah, that's right, Sal. I mean, you know what I'm saying, sis. I'm keeping it 100.
Oh, she needs to be on this podcast.
It
She needs
should
to be
only
here.
be those exceptions when you didn't had another too many beers and you just got comfortable in your man cave and you fell asleep. But you telling me 2-3 days a week you want to be over there and I'm over here now. We got a problem. Houston, we got a problem with it.
You making it sound like it's a scheduled type of deal. What is it? It was explaining, like he could be working on music in one room doing something. He might end up falling asleep just as you might end up falling asleep in another room. It's really not that big of a deal. You're still gonna wake up in the same goddamn house, Donna.
But I want him next to me. I want him next to me most of the time because it's the right thing to do.
There's a solution to every problem. Your solution should be, if he falls asleep in his man cave, let me sit up on the couch or put out an air mattress. I'm gonna sleep in there too. if that's your.
I gotta go roll out the air mattress because he wants to be in the man cave.
You want it, you want to be with him, so be with him.
He needs to bring his ass in the bed.
You need to bring your ass
Yep,
in the
that-
game.
yep.
Why should I
People-
get a
some people
crook
like
and a
that.
draft and a cold because I'm on the
Well,
floor
tell
on the
you
air
what.
mattress?
Yep,
Don't be up until the morning.
she's speaking towards she's speaking from a microcosm of people who think like that.
Yeah, don't wake me up till the morning.
There's nothing wrong. Don't get me
She's
wrong.
representing those people.
I'm up against the camera like you does, Cordell.
I gotta emphasize my point.
There's nothing wrong with him sometimes doing what he do. I don't have a problem.
Thank you.
But it's conditions and schedules of 2-3 times a week you want to be. Got a problem with that? No, it should be sometime. And you just need to be close to me because I like that. That's it.
You got a dog, right, Donna?
No, I don't have a dog.
Go get you one, girl. It's
Why I gotta have a dog?
them little dogs.
See, I'm supposed to get me a little Pomeranian and put him in the bed with me while my man is over in the man cave for 2-3 days.
That was some shade.
Yeah, I know he trying to be funny. I got Brian, but you know what? I got that. I got him. I got one for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let that one bounce off. Show that fan again. He threw some damn shade at me. You see that? See that?
I would.
But anyway.
I wouldn't do that, Donna. You know I love you.
I don't have no dog, Brian. But I'm like saying, like I said, but we all need space sometime. I mean, sometimes I want to be in the room with just me for a few hours. Sometimes I want to go in the bathroom, take a bubble bath. I don't want you in there. Sometimes I just want to do me for a little bit away from you. But when it comes time to us going to bed, my brother, you need to come get in the bed.
Later on.
Women, man, at the end of the day, they need their man 2-3 inches away from them. And
we need you close. That's right, Sally. Tell him.
Down with that.
I like that she's chiming in. I love it.
That's right. Because
you don't want to be on camera, but yeah.
That's real. No, for real. We need you guys close. It's like our comfort zone of having our dude.
Out and get you a Linus blanket and handle that way. To tell
See, you talking from a man that probably don't like cuddling.
It's not even the cuddling. It's telling a grown ass man to go to bed. Sally does this shit.
No, we're not saying go to bed. It's just that, babe. Wake up. Babe, you falling asleep. Come get in the bed, babe. I want you next to me.
Oh, no. It sounds something like that, but nothing like that. All right? It sounds... I'm on the couch. I'm playing my little PlayStation. Got my little cigar. We'll call it cigars. Got my little drink. And then Sally does her shower thing, and she'll stand at the top of the stairs. And I'm going to share this part, too. Come on, old balls. It's time to go to bed. That's what I hear almost every guy. That's why she's laughing right now. Because
she's telling you she done already took her bath. Mm-hmm. She probably smelling good. Yeah, and she wants her man next to her in the bed.
Well, I want another Corvette, but I can't have that.
Oh, Ryan, come on now, dude.
Every night.
Ryan, come on, dude. Are you serious?
When do we?
Is this a new era shit? I mean, stuff. Is this new era? Is that what's happening?
It's not new era. It's not new era. I saw a couple that did.
Being married, do you sometimes don't sleep in the same room?
I was a little kid.
Do you stay in the man cave and your wife don't wake you up?
No.
She wakes you up, huh?
Yeah.
And she tell you to come on.
Yeah.
Come to bed, right?
Yeah.
And you get, you know all the right things to say. I know that smile, Gareth. I know what's going on. Yeah. So then you come on and get in the bed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, without a fuss, Brian. Without a fuss.
It's the same thing with me.
Up a fuss because I was doing what I wanted to do, or thought I was doing. do. I'm coming to bed, but I'm gonna have a goddamn attitude.
Well, can you say, okay, but can you say, baby, let me finish doing what I'm doing. I'll be there in a little bit. Can you just say that?
Over again. I have done that. It's like, well, hurry up. You know, it's like, I don't want to be.
Well, it may be a reason she's saying hurry up.
Yeah,
it could be Sookie night. You gotta read between the lines. You gotta pay attention to the cues. If she's taking a fresh and she's at the top of the stairs saying, Big Daddy, when are you coming to bed? Come on, hurry up.
Calling me Big Daddy, that's okay. But if you just like, come on, old balls, it's time to go to bed now. I mean, listen, this is what my pops told me. My pops told me, he said, there are 24 hours in the day. The closer that the clock gets to that 24th hour, your woman becomes that much more possessive of you and everything you do, including when your ass going to bed. So you got to get used to it.
Come on, Brian, stop it.
Come on now. Come on now. I ain't the only one.
Do you guys agree with that? In my viewing audience?
No, I'm just saying.
Yes.
Because I just don't get it. I think times have changed. But women don't. We just need you guys close to us when it comes to that comforting time of bedtime.
What about if it's 2:00 in the afternoon and y'all want to call it nap time?
Well, that's probably because we got something on our mind instead of nap time. Maybe we want to play time.
And that's when the calls start coming in. People
Maybe we want to roll
on Messenger.
Maybe we want to fluff the
You
pillow.
called the hour before. I'm trying to do my thing. I got to turn off my phone. We already got the video on the TV.
Y'all too complicated. What happened to you guys just saying, "Ooh, my girl ready. Let me go on over here. Let me go on and put this remote down. I get back to you, remote. I'll be back. Let me check it out. I got to go over here and handle something right quick."
Commenting. This one over here.
That's right. She telling the truth.
Well, you know what? There's more guys up in here than it is women. So
You know, it's
and that's just, no shade. That's facts.
No, you guys just have a hard time.
That's number facts.
Just admit it when we're right with what we're saying.
What I should do. I'm gonna start doing what you suggest, but first, I'm gonna take an oath.
You know what, Brian? Yeah, we gonna have that oath for you to take too.
Yeah,
we gonna write one up for you. Because you need to take your butt to bed when Sally say come to bed.
Thank you, JJ.
When she say come to bed, you need to come to bed.
Raise your right hand.
Huh? Yeah, raise your right hand. I shall come to bed when my woman says at the end of the evening, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what I'm holding in my hand at the time, I will put it down and I will go to see what my woman wants. And maybe I'll lay next to her until she falls asleep, and I may sneak out the bed for a little bit longer and play my game, but I want to be next to her.
Ain't no sneaking out bed and ain't no going to play games.
I'm 250 pounds. They no sneaking up out the bed.
No sneaking nowhere.
I'm a light sleeper, and my thing is, I'm not trying to dictate what time you go to bed. You may go to bed later than me. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I do want you to come to bed.
I'm gonna be coming to bed sooner or later, but you know, I mean,
and I don't want you to always wait until I fall asleep.
Say that again.
I don't want you to wait until I fall asleep and then you come to get in the bed. I may want to be awake when you come in the bed for a few reasons.
Oh, I already know you're gonna want to be awake when I come to bed, so you can tell me. Do you know what time it is now that you're
No, I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh, you gotta go to.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Do you know all the shit you got to do tomorrow? Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna tell you all that.
I need a glass of water now.
Who?
I'm ready in the bed.
Who wants some water?
I need a glass of water. Now your ass gotta go all the way back downstairs, gotta go back to the
Who
refrigerator.
wants the water? Y'all sound like
Wide
some
awake
old
now.
married.
Put the water back upstairs.
She asking you to go get the water?
And ice cream.
Yeah,
Well, maybe she just had a taste all of a sudden when you got there next to her.
so now I'm wide awake. Now what?
Yeah.
Then she's gonna help put you to sleep, Cordell.
Oh,
Oh,
that
here we
ain't
go.
the case, Donna.
No.
You saying that like, yeah, that's gonna happen. That ain't the
It
case.
should. I mean, I ain't gonna say it
I gotta
should
go to
happen
work
every
now.
night, but
What
it
you
should
doing?
happen more or
Leave me
less.
alone. I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. Leave me alone. I gotta go to sleep. now.
Sometimes you feel better going to work when that
You gonna go to
happens.
work, all right? Work. You gonna go to work.
Hurry up, I'm late.
You guys, what happened to the good story?
Hurry up, I'm late. I gotta go to work.
Well, that's if you came to bed at
Put
2
it in
o'clock in the
bed. I
morning,
got things to
knowing
do.
she got to get up at 5 because you couldn't put the remote down in the beer.
Well, but you gotta
Of
get up
course,
at
she's
5.
gonna be tired.
You gotta get
But
up
if you
at-
had came to bed at 11:30, like
Let
she
me
was trying to
sleep
get
on
you
that.
to do,
Looking over me and say, hey, I'll see you in the morning. Come to bed when you want to
what
come
kind
to
of
bed.
shit is this? Did I miss the memo?
Yeah, you listening?
Okay, it just shouldn't be like that. That's why we're here to fix it. We're here to fix it. We're here to fix it doing these table talk shows to bring our little situations to the because you know there's a lot of people going through stuff like that. Don't think y'all the only one. Cordell, don't think you the only one. Don't think you the only one. Brian, don't think you the only one. Hey, Gary, don't you say nothing. I see her over there in the corner. She looking at you. Be quiet now.
It's
Listen.
all
Look
about
at
the,
I'm looking around. Just
it's
listen.
all about the delivery. How you deliver the message.
Huh?
What you mean, huh?
What you say?
It's all about the delivery.
All the who love you? All the single ladies? All the single ladies? All the single ladies? Who love you? Oh, now he can't talk. Okay.
I don't think that's what he said.
Were you talking to me?
I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
What did you say? I thought you was talking to somebody else.
You said somebody loved you.
No, I didn't say somebody loved me. I said it's all about the delivery of your message.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how she says come
How
to
you
bed.
say it, it's how you say it, the tonality of it.
Okay, well, I can agree with that.
Yes, okay.
If she's rough and gruff about it or have an attitude behind, why don't you come to bed now? I mean, that's not gonna entice you to want to hurry up and run to bed. But if she say, "Hey, baby, why don't you come on up here?
Yeah, that's the same thing she said.
Show me what you're working with, delicious chocolate.
I'm thirsty. I need some water.
Let me see your moves. Do that dance for me that you used to do when we first got together. Your back hurt now, but just go on and fake it out a little bit. Come on, baby.
What do then is the same thing your mama used to do. Come to the picture window when you outside playing football in the street. Brian, come here. You stop the game to go see what your mama wants. She ain't at the window no more. She's on the couch. She wants you to take that plate and go take it to the. She passed the kitchen.
Or better yet, go.
We don't do that. Stop playing.
Go change the channel on TV. Hey, put it on channel 5.
I know he's Sally. I know he's doing too much. Yeah, I know he's putting 10 on a 20. I know.
Listen.
I mean, 20 on a 10.
Will you make me a drink? Make me another drink, please.
Now, see?
How about, yeah.
He talking about, see, Brian ain't right.
See what I'm working with? She ain't moved. She should be like on it.
Because you talking smackaroosies.
It's what I do. Like you said, this is what I do.
I said that is how we do it, and we need to come at each other with love and sleep in the bed together every night. Period.
You got a sleeping schedule. I got one. You know,
Here's what time you come to bed. I just want you to come to bed. That's all I'm saying.
That is backwards.
Why do I have to wake up in the morning? The sun is up and I'm feeling like this, like, where is he? And I go see you in your man cave snoring. Come on now.
You know where we're at? We're somewhere in the house. Is that so wrong? God damn. Somewhere
This
in
man had said one time, he was telling me about his situation like that with this woman. He was with his wife and he would go on the couch and sleep and she would get so pissed off. And he would say that she needed to be chill because it's not like he's leaving the house. I'm not leaving the house going nowhere. I'm not out chasing ass. I'm not doing nothing. I'm right here in the living room. I just need some space. And he would do that for 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row. And then come back to the room when he was ready to want to do some things.
Ooh, that's risking things right there. I mean, each his
That
own.
to me was foul. I think that was foul doing that. I mean, come on now. But he justified it by saying, I could be like some of these men and just leave and get my space that way. But I'm in the house with you. I'm just in another room because I need the space to think or whatever it is he was going through. But he would do it for nights, like a few nights in a row.
What's he doing? We don't know what he's in his space.
He was in the living room, TV on, music on, headphones on.
Sometimes I can't spend, 4 or 5 days, something I can't spend. 1 or 2 at the most consecutively is 4 or 5 days. Ooh, I can't represent.
I mean, I think that's giving a message, strong message that I don't even want to be bothered with you.
No, that's not. No, his priorities are fucked up. Basically, that's all, and he just needs a little smacking back into reality. That's all.
Like when he comes to that door and want to get back in that bed when he feeling frisky, and she say, "Well, no, going back to your couch."
Well, who's wrong then? Because to be honest with you, you had an opportunity. Now he either gonna watch some porn, or he gonna figure out eventually. He might get on one of these apps. Plenty of fish.
You know what? You got to be careful with them apps and them fish, because you'll get yourself hooked on something that you can't get it loose from.
Hey. Or you can go on Christian Mingle.
Them are easier than all the rest put together.
I mean, Silver Fox, Christian Mingle. They got a name for every single. Facebook even got a dating app.
Yeah, Facebook. You go Facebook dating.
Facebook dang dating. Now come on.
I'm not doing it. I wouldn't do it. I barely want to be on Facebook.
I wouldn't risk that one. Hey, what happened to Tag? Remember Tag?
They still got Tag. Tag still exists. People still use it.
Really?
Yep.
What's Tag? I mean, I don't want to.
It's social media. Another social media.
I don't think you want to know, Brian.
I'm cool.
But it's a free.
Probably cost some money. I ain't doing
no,
that.
It's a free dating site. The one that costs a few dollars is Black People Meet. And that one has some real cool people, but you have to pay.
Of course, our people are charged.
Yeah, you have to pay a certain amount each month. And everybody ain't going to want to pay, get a credit card and pay no such money. Now, Tag is free. You got a little bit of everything on Tag, though.
Damn, Donna. Okay, I trust.
I'm only telling you what I know. I mean, what I've been told. I ain't. Yeah.
Black People Meet. My mind went to the gutter on the meat part.
I know it. Click on there. They got a lot of meat too.
Yo,
Got a lot of meeting going on. Meeting. But black people meet, no pun intended. I mean, I remember when I first got divorced and a friend of mine had a girlfriend of mine was telling me about the site, and she had, yeah, it's a good way to meet people. And you ain't gotta really engage how you want to do that when you want to meet the person, blah blah. And I was really reluctant because I had never tried any date sites like that or whatever. But I ended up going on the site, and actually it wasn't that bad, and it was interesting because you met some cool people, and I didn't have to meet them in person. And my thing was back then, because I was like 2 years out of my marriage, I wasn't interested in getting in no serious thing where somebody was right in my face in my city asking me out every weekend. I wasn't ready for that. So I would just kind of meet. I had friends that was out of state, and we did a lot of chatting back and forth. The little email thing. And I met a lot of cool friends. Some I never even met in person. It just was a nice, cool connection. And some people was really cool. Until I just fell off and got tired of doing what I was doing. But I did like the fact that I was in control with when and if I met you in person.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's the best part.
And to get to each other, we would have had to fly or drive for hours, right? So I didn't have that. It was like, oh, I really want to meet you. We talked about it, but it was more complicated. But I loved that at first because I wasn't looking for anything more. But a friend, I just, friendship. And so I won't knock the dating site, but you got to really be careful. I didn't have any love connections and nothing like that going down. But you got to be careful though, because there's a lot of dangerous stuff going on.
A lot of stalkers on there.
Yeah. And then you just have to be safe. People don't need to be coming to your house or you going to their house so quickly and stuff like that. But it allows you, I would say this, to become emotionally attached to someone in other ways other than them being right there and you physically get involved sexually and you're not ready. Hey, girl, and stuff like that. So you start developing a mental and a heartfelt connection, a friendship. And they make effort to reach out to you in a way where you get to know deeper things about them instead of just jumping in the sack. So it does allow for that, and especially as you get older, because you want to get connected more or less to the character and quality of a person and not just have this list of, folks you're going with. But by no means have people coming to your house or going to their house right away and stuff like that, because there's some sickos out here, Got to be careful, especially
meet them at a restaurant first.
You should meet in a public place. Yeah.
Yep, I meet them at Starbucks. We'll talk for a good hour or so, and then we cool, and we'll set another day. You ain't coming that day. You'll come some other day, maybe to the house, or we might go out somewhere and have some fun. We could go to bowling alley or something, or we could whatever.
I would say do the social type of meetings at least the first 3 times.
I would do that, but Sally's here at the house.
No, you can't do that. Sally, you cannot do that. Your day is you and Gareth is done. Y'all might as well just get your remotes and sit back and just have a good night.
Hey,
okay? And make sure that you go to the bedroom at night at a decent time.
Nope. I'm gonna
like Brian, it's 10:02 right now.
I'm about to hear
11 o'clock.
I'm about to hear those words any minute.
10:45, 11 o'clock, it's time for you to do your thing. You gotta go on up there now. But I just I got a I'm gonna cut it short because I guess it's cutting it short. Y'all done had me. I've been on here
I was
2
like
hours.
short.
I know we've been talking about everything. Yeah, I said tonight this was gonna be a shorter show because the girl is tired, but I had to reach out. I had to come back and connect. We had some good things we talked about. I just love y'all, and I can't. I mean, I can't even say the words no more. Y'all is just the bomb. You're the bomb. When you come through, when you get here, you know, when you ain't on time, it's all right. Just come up, just show up anyway. Just click on in. I'd rather for you to be late and come by and say, hey, what's up for a minute than the Philadelphia. Is that the game coming on?
Okay, that's nice.
What game is that? That's your team?
Yes.
That's the
You
Eagles.
don't like the 49ers? Oh man, we need to talk. You doing too much.
The Niners aren't bad as you saw, you and the rest of the world.
See, that's why your thing zoomed out. Because he was getting ready to talk mess.
Oh yeah, and my battery getting low.
Yeah, his whole thing zoomed out. But Brian, if you see this, thank you. But say that comment for next week. I want to thank y'all.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Shay, I'll finally put it the right way.
Shade, Brian,
I saw you did it
shade.
right.
I got you back. Pow, 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 pow. Trying to throw me under the bus.
I had it
Talking that
back.
old smackaroo. I'm going to watch this video again and see what he said because I know he threw me under the. Let me see that fan again. Shade.
The shade.
Give me one of them.
Yeah.
I want one.
I got these at the Dollar Tree. I don't know where.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's.
I don't know if they sell them anymore. I yanked a whole bunch of them off the shelf when I saw them.
Did you?
Yep, I got.
I like them really. I'd like to have one of them. But anyway, I want to thank you guys. What we're gonna do next weekend is holiday weekend. I was supposed to work Monday, but the plans has changed, so I will not be working on Monday. And I think that we're gonna do Sunday. We're gonna do a Sunday show because it'll be the day before the holiday. Ain't nobody got to get up on Monday unless they got something to do. So I expect you guys ready for some fun, so we can just go do. Okay. The Sunday work for everyone? Yay! It works for me. Works for me. Okay, we want to thank you guys for being a part of what we do. Grown Folk Table Talk with Donna Smith. My lovely panel, Brian Cash. He just zapped out. Gara, Jay, and Cordell. They are always here ready to bring the heat. I love you guys. And I'm going to see you next week, okay? And don't forget, tell a friend. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you'll be notified when we do these videos. And when I do my videos solo, I will bring the heat even when the panel is not here, but we get even hotter when they here, okay? Thank you guys. See you next Sunday.